Hey, this is Romo again with BMC Tactical, and today we're going to look at a new product from Magpul. It's the SSG Selector set. It came out for the 16S and the 16 SCAR. It's a direct request from the U.S. military and deploying troops that wanted a little more positive control over the selector switch on their FN SCAR. Let's take a look at the FN SCAR here and what we're trying to do. This particular SCAR happens to have a PWS extension rail system on it, a gear selector hand stop, and an ergo grip tactical deluxe pistol grip. This is just some of the ways that I like to deck out mine. Now we're going to take a look at the SSG selector switch. This is the package right here. And what it is, it's a little thinner, it's a little lower profile. One of them's obviously short, that's going to go on your off side. If you're right-handed, then obviously it's going to go on the right side. If you're left-handed, it's obviously going to go on the left side. So whichever selector side that you want with the to actuate it with your thumb, your trigger finger side wants the short side to be on that side. Okay, this is the actual product here. That was the packaging. And as you can see, one side's a little shorter, one side's a little longer. This particular set's an easy drop-in upgrade to your SCAR 16S, and the good thing about it is it's real easy to follow the instructions, because all it takes is a jeweler's screwdriver, disassemble the weapon so you can get at the weapon itself, pull the little screw out, push this in, push the screw back in, and now you're done. So it's real simple, it's real easy, and I'll show you real quickly how we can do this. First of all, we'll take your FN SCAR and we'll make sure it's unloaded, check the chamber, make sure there's nothing there, and then all we have to do is pull off the lower portion of your receiver. So you take it, lever it out, pull it forward, and now you got the lower portion of your SCAR. Alright, now as we take a look, I've already pulled off one side, but just to show you, there's a little tiny set screw that sits right there on the SCAR. That's the one that we're going to remove, and then we're going to lever this lever right off the weapon. So first we take and we remove that little set screw. Get some light in here. And there's the set screw. Now we're going to take a little screwdriver here and get behind it so we can lever it out. There we go. It'll pop straight out, and now you have your selector lever that's sitting right there. Then we take the replacement component. I'm right-handed, so on the side that my thumb is going to rest on the receiver, I'm going to use the larger side. Notice there's a longer and a smaller side. If you notice, the original components from the SCAR is the exact same thing. So I'm going to take the larger one. If you notice, it's already grooved and everything out for you. There isn't any difficult way to put this in there. It's all set up so it only goes in one way. So we're going to put that selector lever in there. A lot of times it'll help you to put this on safe. When you're removing them, it's really critical to put it on safe. When we're putting it on, you'll notice that the Magpul version is upside down, so we're going to have to attack it at a different angle here. Then we're going to take the little detent, I'm going to slide it in there. Sometimes you have to force it. Remember, these things are plastic, so they're not always exactly accurate. So we'll go ahead and align it up there. Then we'll take our screwdriver and crank it down. Now you don't want to over tighten the selector lever. Nice and snug is good. You can actually damage the selector lever by over tightening it, so we don't want to do that. And we'll take the smaller one here, pop that in place. Might want to take a look in there to see if you can see if it's aligned down in that little hole. Then you take your set screw, pop it in place, and of course you might have to give it a little oomph to get in there. As I said, once you get to the bottom there, you don't want to over tighten. Just nice and snug is all. Looks like we have a working selector lever. And it does. It feels a lot better. These ones are a little fat. They're a little slippery. So there's no hard edges to grab onto. So when you move the selector lever up and down, you tend to feel like you're slipping off of it. This one here is extremely positive. I like this a lot. This is the first time I put it on here, so now it feels really good, and I'm happy about this.